Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. On this occasion today, I will present about the final project of the line follower transporter. Before that, I will introduce myself. My name is Agaste Ezali Rizky as the team leader and my job desk is electrical. This is member of group 3 PBL. There is Atailah Akmal Al-Bukhari, Khairunisa Aulia Sifa, and Mika Cynthia Sitorus. Introduction for the line follower robot transporter. The line follower transporter robot is a robot that has the ability to read and follow the lines that have been provided in the field. In addition, this robot has the task of moving goods from one place to a certain place that has been determined. The following are attached the components that we use in making line follower robots, such as sensor guides BFD 1005 channel, ESP8266, and then bracket dudukan motor DC, not MCU motor sheet plate L293D, micro servo MG 90S, and other components used for the line follower transporter.
Hello guys, okay, here I will continue the presentation. Before that, let me introduce myself. My name is Mika Sintes with name 422240160 from group 3. Here I will discuss the timeline, budget plan, and final design. The first is the timeline. The timeline is a record of the project process per week up to week 12. Weeks 1 until 2 is initial planning and design, rock sketching, component selection, flow diagram, and wiring diagram. Weeks 3 until 4 is from manufacturing and hardware integration. From structure manufacturing, component procurement, hardware testing. Weeks 5 until 6 is programming and system integration, writing code, software with hardware integration, initial testing. Weeks 7 until 8 is design testing and improvement, performance testing, problem identification and fixing, design revision. Weeks 9 until 10 is design finalization and final test preparation. Finally, the design and testing of system stability. Weeks 11 until 12 is final testing and project completion. Final testing completion of reports and documentation. Preparation and presentation. The second discussion is the budget plan. Where in the budget plan there is a list of all components, the quantity to be purchased, and the price. You can see, all can see, the total is 391,000 rupiah. And the last discussion is the final design that we create, which can be seen in the image above. Okay, that's all my discussion. Thank you.
This is wiring diagram that we use for the line follower robot transporter. For wiring diagram, we use bridging software. In this picture, it is explained that the line sensor has input starting from VCC and ground, which is connected to the driver module and ESP X266. Then input S1 to S5 is connect to IO-ESP starting from D8 to D5 and D0. Then the DC motor is connect to the driver module and the battery is connect to the fin and ground input of the ESP X266. Furthermore, the servo is connect starting from VCC and ground to the driver module, and the input to move the servo is connect to I/O SD3 and SD2.
My name is Khairunnisa Aulia Sifa. My student ID number is 422401054. And now I will explain about our flowchart. This flowchart shows the logic of our line follower transporter robot. It starts with the start stage, and then collecting sensor data, and if the center sensor detects the line, the robot move forward. If not, it checks the left sensor. If the left sensor detects the line, it turns left. If the left sensor does not detect the line, it checks the right sensor. If the right sensor detects the line, it turns right. If none of the sensors detect the line, it recollects data. And when the robot detects an object, it activates the servo to pick it up. If no, the robot continues following the line. And if the servo active, if active servo to pick up its object, the robot then follow the line until it reaches the destination. At the destination, the servo drops the object and returns to its initial position. Finally, the robot stops. And the next, this is initial design of our robot before encountering any issues. After testing, we made changes to the design to address the problems that arose and improve the robot performance. And this the final design of our robot. In this version, we have implemented various improvements, including increased stability and optimized component layout, and the use of an accurate chassis to prevent short circuit and simplify assembly. This is final design, a front and back view, a right and left view, and top and bottom view. Thanks.
My name is Atayla Akmambawari. I am as a member. I will explain about design change. Free position and line sensor. This is free wheel and line sensor position before improvement, and this is after improvement. The reason before improvement, the sensor position was not optimal, causing errors in line detection and making the robots move more unstable. And after improvement, the sensor was repositioned at a better angle to improve line detection accuracy, allowing the robot to move more steadily and follow the path correctly. Robot base. This robot before improvement and this is after improvement. Reason before improvement, the use of aluminum plates for the robot frame increased the risk of electrical short circuit, and after improvement, replaced with acrylic to reduce the risk of electrical short circuit occurring in the electric components. Gripper shape. This is gripper before improvement and this after improvement. The reason before improvement, the robot had difficulty precisely picking up objects, leading to inconsistent performance and occasional failure to grab them correctly. And after improvement, an accuracy enhancing mechanism was added, improving the robot's ability to consistently and precisely grab objects.